Born to Ride is sponsored in part by Rubenstein Law, 1-800-FL-LEGAL, representing riders since 1988. Offices throughout Florida, 1-800-FL-LEGAL. If Instagram is your thing, we're there. We're everywhere. Follow us at #Born to Ride Motorcycle Media, your #1 motorcycle resource.
Man, this is the best of everything that a land rally has to offer.
Go check out highseasrally.com. We'll see you there.
You know the risks of driving drunk. There could be a crash, people could get hurt or killed. You could get arrested, incur legal expenses, and possibly lose your job. Drive sober or get pulled over and pay the consequences.
Jack and Jill love to travel on a motorcycle. Steve believes that customization is an art. Bill loves track days. Mary just gets pleasure from riding and loves to ride with friends. No matter what kind of motorcycle you own and for what reason, now you're part of the moto world. And you're probably looking for the same enthusiasts to share your passion, experience, ask for advice, or just find a person to ride with. Moto Riders Universe is a community of moto enthusiasts where the main characters are motorcycles. Check out all the other features in the Moto Riders Universe app now.
This is Evel Knievel and the Evel Knievel shock-absorbing stunt cycle. You can make them do wheelies, backstands, even mid-air somersaults. And for that big jump, here's Evel, up and over that 4-foot ditch. Evel Knievel, sold separately or with the Evel Knievel stunt cycle from Ideal.
Hi, this is Evel Knievel, and you're watching Born to Ride.
And everybody, welcome to Born to Ride Live. I am Dave Flashman Morgan, and that handsome devil over there, the Chopper Daddy, as we have named him.
Yeah.
Dave Nichols,
Hi,
editor,
everybody.
Chief of Born to Ride magazine. How are things out west, buddy?
Beautiful. All is well. I'm ready for another exciting show, and what a show we have.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hey, first of all, I got to let you know that my washing machine took a little dump on me, so I'm wearing my Crew of Blackbeards, or my Gasparilla Crew shirt today.
Okay, good.
But I still have the Born to Ride hat. I want to point that out.
Me too.
However, if I weren't wearing this hat, I would be wearing this hat
because,
as you know or may not know, our Tampa Bay Lightning took home the Stanley Cup. They're bringing it back to Tampa tonight.
Hot diggity.
So congratulations to our Tampa Bay Lightning for pulling off the Stanley Cup.
Very
a lot of the bikers were down in Thunder Alley last night in downtown Channel Side, and we're cheering on the Lightning. It was a party in Tampa Bay last night, the Chopper Daddy.
Speaking of parties,
yeah.
How about that commercial for Hogs on the High C? Did you see that?
How about that? That was pretty interesting.
We're involved in that, and so is there are so many people involved in that I can't really talk about. It's top secret, but I can tell you. Hence the music in the commercial.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it is a biker rally on the high seas.
Okay.
Yeah, and we'll be there. That's going to be a good time.
I'm ready for that one myself, there, buddy.
Also, I have some Harley news. I have Stop the Presses. I have Harley news.
Tell me Harley news. We need to know.
Yeah, so Harley Davidson has a new CEO, and he's making big changes very quickly.
Yeah.
Including the fact that they have shut down their plant in India. So there won't be any Harleys coming out of India for the rest of the world. Wow. And he also stopped production of Sportsters that are going to be sent to Europe.
No kidding.
There'll be no bikers in England on Sportsters anymore.
Wow. And why do you think they're doing that?
I think he's looking at every single way to stop the bleeding.
I got you.
That's what it is. Yeah. So
I'll tell you what, man, it's trying times all over across the board for everybody. It's just, even for us here, at Born to Ride, we've been moving and shaking, and it's great that we still have the support of so many of our local folks, and we're sort of expanding the brand across the borders, as it were, bringing the Chopper Daddy there on and making leaps and bounds in getting things out.
Yeah, and that's why I wear radioactive underwear.
Is that why? I always wondered why, but I felt it might not be my place to ask.
I don't like to talk about it a lot, but anyway, coming up, we've got a United We Ride video with Mr. Jason Momoa.
I'll tell you, if you haven't seen that, it's pretty moving. It's great.
Yep.
We'll actually lead the first segment off with that one, and also we're going to give you some snippets from Sturgis. Now, that's still a Chopper Daddy. That's still on my bucket list of things to do. And you keep telling me you gotta go. You gotta
go. If there's one place you go. Yeah. If you love motorcycles, you got to go.
And I do.
You have to go. You have to go. The best people on earth, the local people there welcome you in, and they genuinely care that you're there. They're not trying to steal every dollar out of your pocket. They love that you're there every year.
So if you could compare Sturgis to, say, Daytona, which is the closest thing to Sturgis, I think, that I've been to here in Florida, compare the two in your mind.
Okay, this is exactly what it's like. In Sturgis, imagine you're riding through the sacred Black Hills, Lakota land. You feel the sacred properties of the wonders of where you're riding through. Okay,
I have my ape hangers on.
That's one thing.
Right.
But the locals, hey, let's stop and get something to eat. You stop at the First Presbyterian Church there in Sturgis, and little gray-haired grannies are giving you all-you-can-eat breakfast for like $8.
Wow!
You stay there all day and eat if you want.
Wow!
And they come up to you and they say, "Did you get enough to eat, Sonny?" And you go, "Oh yes, ma'am. That was great." Well, you be sure to come back and see us tomorrow. And you
probably do, don't you?
They mean it. Flash is the thing. They genuinely care about you. Now. Here's Daytona. You get there, your room at the hotel costs 4 times what it would normally cost if you go there. Right. They want you to drop your chain wallet off and leave. The cops are watching for loud pipes, high bars, anything. You fart and you get arrested.
Wow.
That's the difference. And do you think they really want you to come back next year? They want your money to come back.
They want your chain wallet to come back.
That's right.
The chain wallet.
That's
for sure.
The difference.
Gotcha.
And-
And you know what? Speaking of Daytona, of course, Biketoberfest is coming up, and I understand that a lot of things have been moved to the outskirts of Daytona this year.
Yep.
Due to the COVID and just so many things that have gone on in this crazy world that we be living in these days. There, Chopper Daddy.
There are still plenty of great things to do and see, though, at Biketoberfest.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
kind of great because it's a smaller rally. It feels a lot warmer. It's more,
Right.
because it's smaller.
Right.
And you can get around easier, and there's still plenty to do. It's still a great, great time.
Oh, yeah, it certainly is. And I like the fact that if I wanted to here on the west coast of Florida, I can just jump on. Actually, the way I like to go is I like to go north up to Ocala and cut across through the state forest. That's a great ride. And every time that we've gone to Daytona, me and the group usually shoot up and take the beach route.
You
Oh,
can't
yeah,
talk
well,
about that on
Come
the TV.
on, you know what I'm talking
there are
about.
kids
Come
watching
on.
this.
Come on, Chopper Daddy. We normally shoot up the coast and
There
go
you
up
said it
to,
again.
we roll up to the Jacksonville area.
Yeah.
Great ride, and we turn around and come back down. So it's a good time.
I rolled up to the Jacksonville area one time. I had to take penicillin afterwards.
Yeah, well, things happen.
Yeah.
Lots of jaguars up there. It's crazy talk.
Very true.
Well, let's take a quick break. Let's get into it. Let's check out this great thing. Oh, by the way, we got a great music video from Tom Proctor. I'm sure you know him.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, good little snippet from that coming up, too, in this segment. And we're back in minutes with more, I should say.
Don't go away.
I'll get it right. With more Born to Ride Live. Stay right here.
Every day we face challenges, but behind any obstacle can be a fresh start. Hope has given us the strength to move forward. It's that spirit that's carried us throughout the highs and the lows. Our dreams were never put on hold. It's why we've continued to hustle to finally plan that epic road trip. The one we've held in our hearts for all these years. Or to put aside our next adventure in life to save someone else's. Through it all, we've discovered what really matters. And we've become closer than ever before. Our next chapter might start with small steps. New roads we've waited patiently to explore. Or the familiar ones that take us home. We'll roam on its limitless landscapes and hug every bend. The road will always lead us back to exactly where we are supposed to be. We may dream of the destination, but the real reward is the journey. United we will ride.
We know you feel trapped. You want to get out where freedom begins. Simple. Take off on a legend, a Harley-Davidson Freedom Machine. This one's a classic, the 1200cc Electroglide. Harley-Davidson has meant quality and performance for more than 70 years. That's why AMF puts its name on the line, too. And that name adds even more value to sports products like Harley-Davidson motorcycles. AMF brings out the best in you.
is Ben. How's it going? Good. How's it going, Ben? Awesome, awesome. So, me and a few of my buddies are meeting in Salt Lake. We're picking up bikes, and we're finally going to experience Sturgis. Ben, you're just going to absolutely love it. I know you've traveled all over the country, and you've been to Sturgis multiple times, but I need your help. We're only there for a short weekend, but where do we need to go? What do we need to see to fully experience it? Oh, that's a good question. Well, yeah, I have been to the Black Hills many times, and everybody calls it the Mecca. And exploring with your friends is the ultimate experience. But just the sweep and the roll of smooth asphalt is just a gift. And Spearfish Canyon is one of my favorites because it's just something you take in and it's just breathtaking. And then there's Deadwood, which has amazing history. In fact, there's a perfect loop between Sturgis, Deadwood, and Spearfish Canyon. You'll just love it. And then, of course, Nichols Highway. Basically 37 miles of protruding, sharp stones. There are tunnels, and in one of the tunnels, you can see the profiles of Mount Rushmore, and that's just breathtaking. I mean, you can't experience everything in one visit. There's also Crazy Horse, the Badlands. It's something that you'll definitely want to go back for and experience those things plus more. And every time you go, you'll discover something new. Sturgis is more than just a rally. It's awe-inspiring and a beautiful place to ride. Make sure you take pictures and send them to me. Thanks, Cindy. You know I will.
And the sound of American steel. When an old man thundered past me, God, I thought I was sitting still. I wondered what he's riding was. It a ghost from the past. I know damn good and well that a panhead ain't that fast. Wanna run with the big dog, better dig down deep inside, 'cause I got no fear of dying, son. I was born to ride. 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 Coffee was that plan he got inside. Son, it's how you use it. It's not about what you ride. It's 700 pounds of American steel with a crazy man on top. My woman, she's waiting at home, and she knows I'll never stop. Load up your courage, son, if you want to stay by my side. 'Cause, son, I was born to ride. If If you want to run with the big dog, you better dig down deep inside. 'Cause I got no fear of dying. And son, I was born to ride. 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 If you want to run with the big dog, better dig down deep inside. 'Cause I got no fear of dying. And son, I was born to ride. 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 I was born to ride.
Mugs and Jugs Sports Bar and Grill. Wednesday night, bike night, every Wednesday night, beginning October 7th, 6 to 10 p.m., rain or shine. Great food, they say they have the best wings in the Bay. You be the judge. Jumbo wings and beer specials all night. Live music every week from 7 to 10 p.m. Brought to you by Tampa Bay Nightlife, Born to Ride, and Rubenstein Law, Florida's law firm. That's bike night every Wednesday night at Mugs and Jug Sports Bar and Grill, Largo. Don't miss it. Be there.
And we are back. I think. Chopper Daddy, what do you got there?
Oh, it's a gift from Jason Momoa. It's a little didgeridoo thing.
A didgeridoo thing.
Yeah, you know, it's a nice little gift for him. Anyway, how about that last segment?
Wait. What exactly do you do with a didgeridoo? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm not allowed to say. I've been sworn to secrecy. No, all I'm allowed to talk about in this segment is our wonderful September issue of Born to Ride.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Yes, and it is a phenomenal issue, and you can get it right now. Yeah, and it has the one and only Michael Lichter.
Hey now,
yes, one of his photographs is on the cover, and Mike is, of course, the world's best motorcycle lifestyle photographer, the Ansel Adams of the biker world. This guy has shot more motorcycles, and that right there, what you see, folks, that is one of his photographs. That is Nicky Boots on the cover.
Right,
Nick Fridella from a few years back when
Nicky
he was
Boots.
Burnout. Nicky Boots, yep. And we've got a great article about Mike Lichter that is Mike's pick of his favorite top 10 photos. So that's in there. Very cool.
Very
and
nice.
we also have great coverage of Sturgis, fresh from this year's Black Hills Classic.
Very nice.
Felisa Morgan, world famous motor journalist, was there for Born to Ride,
How about that?
specifically shooting pictures and writing about it, and it's all in the September issue.
Folks, you need to pick that up. And don't forget, if perhaps you're out west or you're not in the area where you can pick up a hard copy, borntoride.com has the digital copy. You can thumb right through with your little mouse. That's all there is to it. Just
do that.
Pick up the mouse, do a click, click,
do this.
click. Yeah, it's very nicely done. So everything, as a matter of fact, there's so much that you can get at borntoride.com. The shirts that Dave and I are normally wearing when my washing machine is functioning properly, which I'll have back on next week. The hats, whatever you need, all your Born to Ride swag is available at borntoride.com.
My favorite thing, if I can get it here. Yeah. Where's my favorite thing is the stickers, the Born to Ride stickers. Look how
cool old school stickers too.
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Nothing says 1970s like your Born to Ride
like
sticker.
your old school Born to Ride swag, man. Very nice. Very nice.
Speaking of, talk about your segues.
Yeah.
Let me tell you a little bit about Roscoe's Chili Challenge.
Oh, dude, is that's coming up October?
It's in October, and it's been going on forever. And there are so many things to do. Let me tell you some of the amazing things you can do.
Tell me, enlighten us all, Dave.
Okay, first of all, it is adults only. There are things you will see there that you can't unsee once you've seen them. It will be burned into your retina for all time.
Burnt to your brain like a hard drive.
Yes, like a kiss at the end of a hot fist. So watch out for that. It is adults only. There are adults doing adult things there.
Get a sitter, people.
That's all I'm saying.
Get
there
yourself
are
a sitter.
non-stop live bands, music throughout the whole weekend.
Yeah.
So you can be not only drunk, but drunk and dancing.
There you go. That's the best kind. Listen, drunk and dancing is the best kind.
That's what I've heard. And then there is body painting, which is something I know Flash loves to do. He gets from head to toe. He gets the Jolly Green Giant every year.
Listen, I like to freaking break out
where the peas are.
I love to break out the paintbrushes,
it's
Dave.
Pretty good. And there is a ride-in bike show. Yep, all kinds of bikes are allowed, and all kind of food and beer and goodies and things to eat and put in your body. And
you say beer?
Yes. And did I mention beer?
I don't know. Did you mention beer?
Lots of beer. That way, how can you be drunk and dancing if you don't have beer?
Well, that's sort of part of it. Unless you get some of that delicious whiskey. Just saying.
Yes. Every kind of vendor, every kind of biker. If you want to put something on your bike, there are people there for that.
Yeah.
There is a actual biker type rodeo with a slow ride and fight contest. And
you know what it takes?
You
could say what you want, but it takes a lot of skill to do the slow rides. There's a trick to it.
No, that is true.
There is some trickery to it. I used to host a bike night for Born to Ride when we were doing it out at the Rack in Brandon many years ago.
Yep.
And there was a guy that if he rolled up into the place, we basically just walked over and gave him the trophy because nobody could beat him.
Yeah, we had a guy like that at the Easy Riders Rodeos. You could not beat this guy.
Gosh, just unreal.
He wouldn't move.
Yeah, he would just sit there.
And then we've got we've got outhouse drag racing.
Hey, now wait a minute.
I know you can't. There are no words.
There really aren't.
It's that good. Mini bike races. Also, there's arm wrestling competitions.
Yeah.
And
you ever seen the giant trike races?
Yes. Yeah. The sled pulls.
Yes.
Sled pulls. All of this stuff that I'm telling you about isn't even the main event. The main event is the chili.
Oh, yeah. There's a chili cook-off.
There's a chili cook-off.
It's the name.
You name it. There's probably alligator chili there. There's every kind of chili. And boy, you put it all together into a couple days of hootenanny. And I'll tell you what, it's the most fun you can have sometimes with your clothes on.
Right. Listen, you had me at hootenanny.
Well, look, if you don't believe us, watch this segment coming up and we'll show you some of the awesome amazingness that is Roscoe's Chili Challenge.
Here it is. Check it out right.
El bolso, el bolso, se prendió fuego, el bolso, boludo. Se te prendió fuego. Sacalo que se te va a prender fuego todo, vos. Vos sabés que yo venía viendo fuego, digo, ¿qué mierda es? No tenés nada, para atrás. Por lo último, para, no, ya está, eso se apagó. Sí, ya fuiste.
on the kind of sacred grounds of the Roscoe Chili Challenge, man. It's been going down 33 years. Tell me a little bit of the past and how we got here today.
Well, sitting beside of me is my buddy Hank. He and I, under Grandma's supervision, decided to have a contest. Well, word got out, and before we knew it, we got about 100 people here and about 15 or 20 entering a contest that nobody had set up to judge or anything else. And luck would have it, Hank won the hot, and Don Huffman, who is no longer with us, got the mild.
mini bike races, the outhouse races, all kinds of cool stuff going on.
Body painting.
Body painting, yeah.
Well, I knew that would get you.
Yeah, I've seen some pictures of that.
Yeah, it's some on the website. Get on the website and check it out. www.roscoeschilichallenge.com.
So outhouse races, mini bike races, you got body painting. Man, I mean, camping, vendors. I mean, this is a real old school.
Beer.
Plenty of beer, the chili itself, but this is like an old school biker party.
Usually we have, I don't know how many bands Steve has put together this year, but usually we have over 15 bands for the entire event.
Well, it's been known to be the best backyard party in the state, old school biker party, but man, we've got to branch out more and say the United States, and then even a little bit further, international. What do you think of that, Hank?
Yeah, it could very well be the best in the world. Like I've said before, people have compared it to Daytona, except you get away with a lot more in the backyard than you do on the streets of Daytona. It gets a little wild at times. A very small backyard party at first to a huge number of people that it is today. And over the years, the growth and everyone who comes loves it so much, they come back, and best advertising you can get, word of mouth.
I'm from New York and I just moved to Florida, and my buddy Bill told me that it's the wildest party in mid-Florida, so here we are. We did Daytona, we did Biketober, and now we're doing Roscoe, so thank you, Roscoe.
This is my 5th year coming here to Roscoe's. I missed last year, but before that I was here for 4 years. This is my 5th year, and this is an awesome place to come to party, man. Everybody has a good time. This is Party Central right here in the old U-shape. It's awesome. This place has got it going on. You can go anywhere on this property and have a good time. No cops to bother you. This is a cool place. Yes. Roscoe's rock. We love you, Roscoe. Yeah. Here.
Bringing you out is the fascination with the bikes. It's the speed and just the nobody giving a what you do while you're here. It's the enjoying being yourself without any stress, any bull or any dumbasses.
There's some things that you're just not responsible for. Do you care to explain that or tell us?
Well, it is what is normally known in the biker circle as don't up. Personal injury. I'm not responsible for personal injury. If you run your mouth and you get your ass kicked, that's your problem. I'm not responsible for personal property. If you ain't smart enough to know how to lock your bike up, that's a problem. Pregnancies. I am not responsible for anybody's pregnancies. I don't care. No, I'm not. You might be. VD or clap. I ain't responsible for that. No, any other STDs. Not responsible for weddings. Not responsible for lost spouses, lost property, lost virginity, old lady in the wrong tent, old man in the wrong tent, divorces. I'm not responsible for none of that. So if you're looking for somebody to be responsible, it's your problem, you're responsible.
The best party in the state, the country, the world, quite possibly the universe. I have to check with Elon Musk on that one, see how Starman's doing out there and what he's found.
Right here, bring your friends. If you've never experienced freedom, come to Roscoe's Chili Challenge.
And welcome back to Born to Ride Live. I'm Dave the Flashman Morgan, along with
Nichols.
Dave Nichols.
That's me.
The Chopper Daddy, as we deemed him.
See how we did that?
Yeah. It was very,
You want to start again?
yeah, that. No, Dave. The show must go on. I'm Dave the Flashman, and that's Dave Nichols there.
That's right. That would be me.
That's you. And
yes. And we're we're talking about what's in the September issue of Born to Ride magazine.
There's a lot of cool stuff, and you know, we sometimes have to get out on the serious note, and most of the time when you flip through the pages and you get to the article that Nefarious James writes, it usually is something that is close to his heart, and this month's article kind of hits deep with him, where he is angry and has lost somebody close to him because of the negligence of someone else, is the best way to describe it, I guess, Dave.
Right. It's called When Will It Be Your Turn is the name of the article. And it's really about how, we have all, as bikers, we've all known people who have too much to drink and they ride anyway.
Yeah.
And this is really a plea from James that he had a very, very close friend, a very dear friend, who got on the back of a bike. And the guy who was the pilot of the bike was drunk. And so what happens, obviously, is this very dear person to him passed away in an accident.
Yeah.
And so it's his plea, really, to, don't do it. If you got to be drunk and go ride your bike, don't drag somebody else into it with you. That's what
and it's funny because in the article he says, if you do, and in quotes it says, I'm saying don't do it.
Right.
And in big red letters it says, care enough to get the would-be passenger home safe some other way.
Yeah.
Call him an Uber. Get him into a cab or somebody who isn't impaired. To get them home. If you don't care enough for your own life, care about your passenger, because it's just devastating to not only them but to their family and their friends and people that care about them. And the picture of this young lady is it's got his hat on, and it's in the magazine, and very pretty girl, and it doesn't appear to be that old. So.
Right. And, I don't know if folks noticed at the very beginning of the show, there was a Drive Sober TV spot.
Yeah.
But it's also Ride Sober, too, I know everybody likes to go have a good time, but, you got to get home safe. And
you really do. And again, I think he's really focusing on if you're going to be stupid enough to do that, care about your passenger. Or care about the people around you. Don't put their lives in jeopardy because you choose to put yours in jeopardy.
Right. Yeah.
So.
And that also brings to mind something that I'm sure you see a lot of in Florida, and that is you see a lot of bikers wearing shorts and flip flops and things like that. Right.
It's funny you bring that up because just last week I was at a stoplight and a guy pulled up on a bike, honestly, had a Kevlar jacket on, full face helmet. However, the girl that was on the back and had, just like you said, he had shorts and flip flops on the bottom, And then the girl was wearing a flimsy, like muscle T-shirt with shorts and flip-flops and no helmet.
Well,
I don't get it.
It only takes falling off once. Just fall off once and get a little road rash, get some gravel in your knees, and you will not forget that anytime soon. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know how you feel about this, Flash, but both Flash and I, if we're going to get on our motorcycles, even if we're just going down to the corner and back, I don't know about you, but I put on boots, I put on the leather jacket, the gloves, the helmet, the whole thing, because that's just how, I mean, I've been doing this for, I don't want to say how long, time.
A long time.
And that's just the way I roll.
Right. And I may not be quite as extreme because I'm in Florida and I would probably die of heat prostitution. But, same with me, though.
Terrible thing to die of.
I'm telling you, I certainly put on my boots and it seems to me, there's been a couple of times where I've actually jumped through my leg across the bike just to move it, maybe after a ride, and I've gone in and showered and thrown on some shorts, and I come back out maybe just to move it over to the garage to park it. Every single time I burn my leg on either the derby cover or the damn exhaust pipe. I've got scars. Those are my scars on my legs. Jeez. Hate that when that happens. But folks, practice safety. Honestly, I mean, think about, it certainly things to think about. And of course, hounding on the where we got started on this, please don't drink and drive, not only your bike, your car, anything, just get yourself home. And if you're going to be an idiot and do it, if you have passengers, like Nefarious says, care enough to get the would-be passenger home safe some other way.
Right. Exactly.
There you go.
And on the other end of that wide spectrum, we also have our next segment, which includes sidecar racing carnage.
Yeah. Just what we need, everybody. Hey, look, we're the king of segways, buddy.
Yeah. And vintage Wall of Death. We've got all kinds of cool stuff coming up for you right here on Born to Ride.
Don't try it at home. They're trained professionals.
That's right.
Nice bike, but you're not on a track. You're on a road. I get it. Your bike was built to go all out, and we all like to go fast. Just don't do it on the road. Save it for a closed course. Back it up. Here's a better plan. Performance is what it's all about. We all know that. But on the open road, we've all got to take it easy because it's not a controlled environment. We need time to react to whatever comes our way. It's not about limiting our abilities. It's about living. The road is not your racetrack. Make the right choice. This message brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
Old scooterist Cindy Willis is still driving around Southend with her L plates. Not unusual? Just wait and see. She rides into a new world of speed and danger at the famous Kursaal, swapping her little scooter for a 500cc motorbike which will carry her round the wall of death at speeds of nearly 60 miles an hour. No protective crash helmet on this hair-raising ride. It would upset the sense of balance at high speeds. Some learner. Art student Cindy got the job when she answered an advertisement to join Tornado Smith, who has been tearing round the board since 1928. He thinks she's good. We think she's marvelous. But that tough old examiner has yet to be convinced. Because, do you know, after we filmed her, she failed her driving test.
V obci Zelená hora v západním Polsku se konala gymkhana motocyklů. Některé z překážek byly dosti nezvyklé. Ani kapka vody se nesmí rozlít. Nepovedlo se. Nepříjemná nehoda. Noha pod motocyklem. Naštěstí to dobře dopadlo. V gymkháně zvítězil Antoněvič. A nyní motocyklový závod. V tomto závodě zvítězil Chlebič.
Check out the all-new BornToRide.com with radio, TV, industry, adventure, events, magazine, social media, and much more. It's the all-new BornToRide.com.
Honest to goodness, Dave, I don't know how the time flies by.
It just goes like crazy. We're having too much fun, I guess.
It's crazy talk, man. Man.
How about that backflip? How about that slow-mo backflip? Huh?
Slow-mo. Yeah.
Okay.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Thank you all for being with us. This wonderful hour has sped by.
Yes, it has. And make sure you check out the Boss Hog. Is it Boss Hog or Boss Hoss? I can't remember which.
It's Boss Hog Radio.
Boss Hog Radio. Thursday night, Ronnie, Debbie, go out there. I wish they'd come and be on our show one of these days, Dave.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I'd say we're extending the personal invite to Ron and Debbie Galletti to come hang out.
To the studio with us.
Just come on. Be a part of the big show, the big Tuesday night broadcast.
That's right.
But that's going to wrap it up for this version of Born to Ride Live. Dave, have a great week, and we'll see you back here next Tuesday, buddy.
Yeah, we'll do it again. Thanks, folks.
Right. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Tampa Bay Nightlife.tv is Tampa Bay's #1 go-to guide for local entertainment, concerts, bands, bars, restaurants, and events, featuring a weekly Top 20 Things to Do show every Friday. So before you make your weekend plans, visit TampaBayNightlife.tv.
Is your business becoming invisible? Create a great advertising relationship today with Born to Ride. Call 888-795-5779.